how to add my sandbox to your Gorilla Tag fan game. Okay, so first thing you want to do is make sure you have a Gorilla Tag fan game that you want to add sandbox to. Okay, now you want to go to my Discord, link in the description, scroll down until you find the sandbox channel, and download this Unity package. Then, go back to Unity and import it, and you should find it in your scripts folder, called sandbox, right here. Open this up, and the first thing you want to do is open your Gorilla rig, open your Gorilla player, open the right hand, and make sure you have colliders in this. I have a finger collider, so it's a capsule, but for you, you might have a spear collider. Make sure it's 0.06, and it has is trigger, and hand tag. Okay, now, just to double check, open the blocks folder, and make sure none of these are purple. If any of these are purple, go to the textures folder, and place the texture corresponding with the name. Actually, I didn't name them. But just put a texture on one of the blocks, okay? Now, go to your right hand, go to sandbox, and then... Wait, what's my gorilla here? Okay, open your right hand, create an empty object, move it out in front of you, press Control, and move it 1, and then half out. Boom. Now, you want to drag the sandbox script onto your object. Now, okay, first thing you want to do is go to blocks, and make sure you lock this in by pressing the lock in the top right. Go to blocks, and I'm going to do my brick, for example. Place it in block. Area to spawn, put this object on it. Area. So you want to, now, you want to go to your empty, press the plus, create empty, and rename it to, blocks. Check. Okay, now what you want to do is go to your tags, press add tag, and then you want to rename it. You want to press add and name it exactly thingy, exactly like this. Make sure all the capitals are correct. Once you've done that, go to your blocks and rename it to thingy. Okay? Then go to your game object or whatever you named it. Drag this into area. Then for preview, go to the sandbox, go to blocks, and look for the object named preview, not preview 1, preview, and drag this in here. For grid size, always create the grid size to the size of your block. For me, it's 0.25. You can change it. Okay, for the collider of your no build area, this is an area where you cannot build in your map. How you want to do that is you want to create a 3D object. Example, this cube in this corner is where I will not be able to build. Okay? You want to go to your tags, add a tag, and in all capitals, with no spaces, no zone. Exactly like this, for the no build zone. Then, add it to your cube, and then you want to make sure this is triggered. And for layer, you want to add a layer if you don't already have one, and create it non-walkable, or whatever the heck you want it. Then, go to Edit, Project Settings, go to Physics, find where non-walkable is, and you want to meet it at the end, and just disable this. And then, kablammy, it works. Then you want to put non-walkable on this, and you can put it with an invisible texture, which is usually what I do, or you can just disable the mesh renderer, your choice. Go to your game object, and drag this into the collider. For the menu, you want to go to my scripts, and you see where it says canvas? Drag this into your right hand. And then, here is your blocks. I'll show you how to set those up later. And drag this in the menu. And do not do anything with this. This is a thing for the script. Now you can actually build in your game. Now what you want to do is select the game object, which I'm going to rename to brick, just so I know. Control C, Control V, and rename it to delete or something. Remove that, and drag the delete script on. Now, for preview, go to blocks, and this is where you use preview 1 for preview. Grid size is the same as the other one, 0.25. Area to spawn block is the same. This is completely your choice. If you want to have it just in case the script does not work and you can build in the no build zone, and in that case, just drag your cube into that. I'm not. And this is also your choice if you want it. Just drag your canvas back onto that. I'm not going to use these two, and I recommend you don't. but it's your choice. And now you disable that and kablammy. But I'm pretty sure I already have these all set up in this. Yes, I do. Okay, now that you know how to set those up, your game should work. Oh yeah, and by the way, you have to go through all of them, and for the bottom two, you have to put them. You have to put them in yourself. And what I would recommend doing is dragging this into your right hand, the scripts. So right click, prefab, unpack completely, scripts into right hand. Actually no, you have to do that now that I think about it. And then yeah. Okay, now say you wanted to add another block. Here's how you do it. So enable the panel, okay? And I want to add, so Control C, Control V on the button and drag it over. I want to add a lava. Kablammy, I know, scary. What you want to do is you want to select every single one. Wait, no, you want to select each one manually. Press the plus, go to the next button. 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 You get the point. Okay? Now what you want to do is open the scripts, concrete, or whatever the heck you want. Control C, Control V, and rename it to, example, lava. Then, you want to go down here and bring lava into this. And and then you want to go from no function, game object dot active, and check it. Then go to every other button and do the exact same, except you uncheck it. You make sure it's unchecked for every other one. And then boom, you've now added a lava block. And then for the lava, you just create a new cube, texture it, and then drag it into here. Preview stays the same, yeah. Oh yeah, and make sure, okay, then make sure you select every single one, besides the delete, and, wait, which one does not have the script on it? Okay, select every single one except for the delete and menu, and drag your blocks into the area. Kablammy. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing for my cube. Okay, so now if example I press play, you will see that we have a cube, a preview cube, which this is completely interchangeable with like textures and stuff. It is your choice, and that is attached to the right hand on an axis. Now you can see if I press this, boom, they're here. Now, example, if I go into my no build zone, you'll see that this turns red and you cannot place. And you get the error, don't build here. Boom. Thank you for watching. You better join the Discord and stay.